Muy buenas amigos, bienvenidos a Martínez Game Bros, XeXu con vosotros y como lo prometido es deuda, aquí tenéis el recopilatorio de todas las revistas de historias de un vendedor de cecina en ciudad escoria, ¿vale? Estas revistas nos van a mejorar los precios de los vendedores al comprar y bueno, son 8 revistas, 8 tomos, como queráis llamarlo. Y nada, os voy dejando las ubicaciones y el caminito hasta conseguirlas. Cualquier duda ya sabéis que me lo podéis dejar en comentarios y tardaré lo menos posible en responderos para que todos podamos disfrutar de las revistas. Y nada, poco más que añadir. Yo creo que no hay ninguna complicada que merezca más explicación que ver el vídeo, así que os voy a dejar con un poquito de musiquita. Y nada, nos vemos en el próximo.
Infatuated with the focus of a method. You touch my body and the bed squirm slowly. It's been 100 years, I reckon you should know me. It's been eternity and 500,000 names and surnames given to the daughter of the maid in her flat she was living. It's not evident. Beneath the ceiling all the parasites are settled. You know it's not a virtue if it's meant to hurt you. Tell it to a city that will swallow and desert you. Tell it to the industry, a smile and a courtesy. And don't forget to tell it to the woman who go wallow and desert me firstly. I've been talking to a glass darkly. I rip your panties, just don't blame it on that market. Do say it, I said it to the king and all the king's men. Ever since Queen Rat's been teething.
have some tripods too. It's the director's cut to start listing what we watched to put thoughts on film and cassette. No cards or hard drives cause it wasn't out yet. So big, get a pen or open the app that lets you tap out. The titles are yapper cause the preview's over and the curtain's drawn. It's time for the feature presentation. Shakes the crown and Putney Swope. Clifford Billy Madison, Uncle Buck 2010, 2001, Blade Runner, polyester, Forbidden Zone and Pink Flamingos. Star Trek, Star Wars, the Transformers, both Ghostbusters and Back to the Future. Parts 1 to 3, you and Tiffany T. The day the Earth stood still and Mac and me. Goonies, Raiders, Terminators, Run Money, Run, Brain Candy, the one. Total Recall, Robocop, Karate Kid, going berserk, Delirious and the Jerk. Akira, Metropolis, Do the Right Thing, Big Ferris Bueller, House Party, Rushmore, both short circuits in the man with two brains. Dude, there's too many to fit in this frame.
Film teaching me a lesson as it flips by 24 frames a second. One of the biggest things that ever made an impression. On this director's cut, you can see my direction. Film teaching me a lesson as it flips by 24 frames a second. One of the biggest things that ever made an impression. On this director's cut, you can see my direction. It started with Kubrick, A Clockwork Orange, Cinemax Late Night, man, 3 in the morning. Full Metal Jacket and Barry Lyndon. Then 2001 was the one I had to see again. First Scorsese picture I perused was The Color of Money, starring Newman and Cruz. Taxi Driver, Raging Bull, Mean Streets and Prime. Me for Goodfellas, which blew my mind. 1989, man, a number. Spike Lee, Do the Right Thing, hit in summer. With PE's Fight, the power in my brain. Spike came along, rewrote the whole game. Last Tango in Paris, Bernardo Bertolucci changed what I thought was possible with the movie The Last Emperor, and then 1900. Films on VHS, anything that I wanted. John McTiernan was an action maestro. Hitch gave me Vertigo, Northwest, and Psycho. John Singleton with Boys in the Hood. Don Siegel with Dirty Harry, Clint Eastwood. High Plains Drifter and Unforgiven. Sergio Leone had a singular vision. Once upon a time in the West and America. Let it wash over me as I sit and stare at the screen. Film teaching me a lesson as it flips by 24 frames a second. One of the biggest things that ever made an impression. On this director's cut, you can see my direction. Film teaching me a lesson as it flips by 24 frames a second. One of the biggest things that ever made an impression. On this director's cut, you can see my direction.
I don't like commercials. You got 5 minutes to shoot this thing, and then we have to leave. You have 5 minutes to do it perfectly. Stand there, get the real cat, let's go. I need a change of clothing. We have to shoot this live. Guys, we gotta go live. We gotta go live, we gotta cut it in camera. Go!
Do it, cause I'm better undercover. I'm a lion and a snake. When I'm talking to your mother than your father, it's just not to go in there. It's like that moonlight bother in the morning air. And don't care, I'm talking to your daughter. You drown me in the water just to see me struggling and label me a martyr. The white pills, what you ought to do. Baby, I'm a cross with a hammer just to martyr you. The nails for the palms of wrists. And if you want it, there's at least a couple arms that twist. I can't resist, you can't deny, we can't manage. Open up the wound, cause damage. Open up the door, but it's locked. And the keys in the pit of my stomach. I'm in a snake pit, deeper you can plumb.
I'll rip out your eyes and piss on your brain.
This ain't no circus, and you can't jerk this, because I work it and make it perfect. Pot's got the beat and Doc got the rhymes and get you to your feet, damn, every single time, man. He throws it up into the air, when I catch it, I'll wreck it. And put another song onto the record, you check it. And maybe, baby, if it's your flavor, I got it in your pocket like a pack of now and laters. I force like Darth Vader. The issue in the room is I'm Indiana Jones in the Temple of Boom. With the low-end theory, I can feel the bass. I'll be that Memorex guy with the wind in my face. Is it live? Hell yes, and don't you forget it. Even in the midnight hour, it's Wilson Pickett. I dig it, rock it, Herbie Hancock it, pop, lock, and shock it while others try to knock it. But then when they jock it, the victory is mine, and everybody stop. Warhammer time.
No, I ain't gonna bird up. Bird up. I'm registered for the bird. Cool.
Yeah.
Jack burnt
Take it back.
me.
Hey, young fool, you playing this thing wrong.
Stepping out like Fly Guy, opened up my mind's eye. If you see my ass cap, I'll be a in your eye. My mission is to listen to rhythms and go get 'em. Delivering a smidgen of wisdom is in my system. Every time you rock with C-Doc, we roll. Keep out whack MCs like a border patrol and controlling 89 the first lie I told. But we still made tapes, 4 copies sold. Come a long way since back in the day when we used to eat Fritos with PB and J. But you know what they say, and if you do, let me know. To the people of the world, I would like to say, hold up. I'm giving you props because you showed up. And follow me on Facebook now before I blow up. And then you can say, well, I knew him back when. And tell another story that'll fool him again. Who's next? I don't know, but I'm digging a hole. Step up and do the job, burn your shit takes and go.
Where do you make bathrooms?
Well, you dig a hole, and then you take a crap in the hole.
Oh.
Burn your shit tickets.
Bastard. If there's one thing I despise, it's the use of my legs.
Bunch of fucking weirdos.
Burn up! Maybe we're talking about 2 different tapes here.
I need that thing.
I'm a proper citizen. What I do is proper.
Start there, right where that blue tape is. You need a focus mark. No. Are you looking for a great profession? And they have to do. You hired them for half a day. Start from 1, say the words that you wrote, and talk and walk, and they'll follow you with the camera. Go! Walk!
Lights, camera, now some tripods too. It's the director's cut to start listing what we watched to put thoughts on film and cassette. No cards or hard drives cause it wasn't out yet. So big, get a pen or open the app that lets you tap out. The titles are yapper cause the preview's over and the curtain's drawn. It's time for the feature presentation. Shakes the Clown and Putney Swope. Clifford, Billy Madison, Uncle Buck 2010, 2001, Blade Runner, Polyester, Forbidden Zone and Pink Flamingos. Star Trek, Star Wars, the Transformers, both Ghostbusters and Back to the Future. Parts 1 to 3, UHF and ET, the day the Earth stood still, and Mac and me. Goonies, Raiders, Terminators, Run, Ronnie, Run, Brain Candy, the one. Total Recall, RoboCop, Karate Kid, Going Berserk, Delirious and the Jerk. Akira, Metropolis, Do the Right Thing, Big Ferris Bueller, House Party, Rushmore, both Short Circuits and the Man with 2 Brains. Dude, there's too many to fit in this frame.
Film teaching me a lesson as it flips by 24 frames a second. One of the biggest things that ever made an impression. On this director's cut, you can see my direction. Film teaching me a lesson as it flips by 24 frames a second. One of the biggest things that ever made an impression. On this director's cut, you can see my direction. It started with Kubrick, A Clockwork Orange, Cinemax Late Night, man, 3 in the morning. Full Metal Jacket and Barry Lyndon. Then 2001 was the one I had to see again. First Scorsese picture I perused was The Color of Money, starring Newman and Cruz. Taxi Driver, Raging Bull, Mean Streets and Prime. Me for Goodfellas, which blew my mind. 1989, man, a number. Spike Lee, Do the Right Thing, hitting summer with PE's Fight the Power in my brain.